Good afternoon, Saturday the 5th of April, and it's coming up to 1 o'clock. Temperature outside is about 13. It's absolutely fabulous. I've got the washing out. But what am I reading? I'll maybe get a wee sit down and read this afternoon. What am I reading today? I'm reading this book here. It's called RMS Titanic The Bridlington Connection, and it's by Richard M. Jones, and this is an excellent wee book, brilliant, and it was sent to me by my good YouTube friend Chris over there in Bridlington, and it extends to 101 pages, and it's full of pictures, illustrations. It's absolutely excellent. Didn't know this wee book existed. And this guy, Richard M. Jones, has also written a whole series of disaster-related books. The Great Gale, 1871, Lockington Crash at the Crossing, the Burton Agnes disaster, End of the Line, the Moorgate disaster, Capsized in the Solent is another one, the Hovercraft disaster, Royal Victoria Rooms, Rise and Fall of Bridlington Landmark, Diary of a Royal Marine, The Life and Times of George Kuchar, and then there's a fiction one, and Collision at Night, the sinking of the HMS Duchess. And I've read the first chapter of this, and it's so easy to read. Well, the first and second chapter of it, actually. And it talks about Wallace Hartley and his violin. The violin survived the Titanic disaster, and then it went up for sale. It was recovered from his body that was taken from the water. These are true stories. These are stories of heroism and tragedy. And I'm finding out details of the Titanic that I never knew about. And really excellent piece of history, and it's very concise and as I say, very easy to read. So if you enjoy all things naval and all things Titanic, get hold of one of these books. £7.50. What does it say? Most people have learned about the tragic story of the luxury liner Titanic, but how many could list the links the ship has to the small town of Bridlington in East Yorkshire? Years of Titanic research has led the author to compile these links into one book with questions and answers. Which Titanic survivor was shipwrecked in Bridlington Bay? What was thought lost for 100 years until going up for auction? That's the violin, played by one of the guys who went down on the Titanic, and they played Near My God to Thee to try and calm and reassure the passengers who mostly knew that their chances of survival would be very small, and the small orchestra that this guy played in, none of the guys survived. How many people in Bridlington have spent their lives researching Titanic? Which Titanic victim had a plaque dedicated to them due to their time spent in Bridlington? Compiled with original research and photographs, this is a small book but packed with information on Bridlington connection to the world's most famous ship, and I'm delighted to have received this from my good friend Chris over there in Bampton, Bridlington. There's the ISBN number, and I'm going to see if there's any publishing books that you might want. Yeah, it's published by Lodge Books. 25 South Bank Lane, Bridlington, and there's the website as well. And it's published in 2019, and there's the ISBN number as well, that you can get hold of this. And I owe a huge debt of gratitude to my friend Chris, who continually sends me videos and continually sends me all sorts of bits and pieces and books like this. Thank you, Chris, and I'm enjoying reading this excellent book on the RMS Titanic, the Bridlington connections.